Tale of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age. All right, so here we go. This highly anticipated fight is now underway. Looks like a classic matchup of striker versus grappler. Am I simplifying things too much?
In this instance, you aren't, because this is what got these two men to the show.
Right.
One guy is known for his diverse attack on the feet. The other guy is known for his ability to drag the fight to the mat and put his opponents in danger from the very start of the grappling exchanges. Oh.
And there comes the separation now.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the Chunk.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Stuffs it, and potentially a critical.
Oh, he might have got it with a choke. Oh!
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Usman's got his back, and this is one fighter in OAM that you don't want anywhere near your back. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. Got to be careful, armbar.
Arm has been isolated, but he picks him up and slams him down.
He lifted him through the air, slammed him on his back, and moved right into side control to get out of danger.
Beautiful job to not just turn defense into offense, but also to end up in a dominant position. Oh, the ground and pound is there. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
That was beautiful. He executed the game plan perfectly. You want to keep that pressure on. Start slow. Moving in and out.
All right, DC, here we go with our next round, and we'll see if he can pick up where he left off. High volume of strikes landed in the previous round.
High volume of strikes landed. He was able to be accurate, but also very, very active in his approach to the start of this fight. Beautiful punch.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work.
That is a hard left hand that lands for Leon Edwardds, and as usual, DC, let this fighting do the talking time.
Let this fight do the talking. He's all business. He's a businessman. He's here to win. Oh, man.
Double leg takedown attempt here, and that is a good attempt as he gets the fight back to the mat. All right, so he's got his head here looking to set up the guillotine choke now.
Oh, nice guillotine there.
Oh, look at this. Jumps over into side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Maybe going with that Von Flue choke, or I guess we should probably call it the OSP at this point. Wow. All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how soon he tries to pass.
Well, he needs to be passing immediately. In the full guard is where you are in most danger as a top fighter because they have all of their submissions. Right. They have the guillotine, they have the armbar, they have the kimuras, they have all their locks when they're in the full guard. So if you pass, you really do limit the danger that you're in from the top position.
Edwards has got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. 59 total strikes have landed for Kamara Usman. Well, and you can tell strides have been made on the feet, landing with 71% accuracy tonight against Leon Edvardts. Takedown defense holds up, and they separate. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round 2. All right, so volume uppercuts here in the clinch. That one looked like it really hurt. Better make some adjustments here.
Gotta make some adjustments. You cannot take those shots to the head.
Oh, watch guillotine here. Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
He might get a finish here. Oh, looks like he's countering here with maybe a Von Flu. He's got the side mount. And now all of a sudden his opponent's in trouble. May want to bail on that guillotine sooner rather than later. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Effective punch there by Edwards. Back and forth we go. Well, we'll see if he can turn this defense into offense, but he's doing a great job blocking shots here tonight.
As of right now, he's thinking more defensively, and he's doing...
Usman gets the takedown. Nice entry on that attempt. Tags him with a flush left. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
And they both stand up. Thus far, 81 total strikes have landed for Kamara Usman. And striking at a 65% accuracy rate tonight against Leon Edwards. Usman gets caught with that punch.
Look at how he drives the knee right into his opponent's midsection.
Oh, beautiful jab there from Leon Edwards. And if you don't know the name Leon Edwards, you're going to start to hear his name increasingly. Truly one of the better fighters in the world.
Massive takedown attempt land. Oh!
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
Usman's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one. Now the guy's got armbar. He's
and
attacking
there's
on
the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. We have arrived at the fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Big.
That punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that. Oh!
Serve him up.
Oh, he might be out. Oh! Oh, straight right. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
When you're in a clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
Oh, and there's the double leg takedown, DC. That is just too good, too easy.
Too good, too easy. The timing was just too good. Before he could even defend, he's already off of his feet, going backwards. It's hard to run backwards, and that's what happens when this guy hits his double leg.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. Let's go. Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the bottom fighter.
Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
All right, has the guard closed here. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Closed guard. Usman's lower jaw very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Edwards. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for...
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. Watch triangle, watch triangle. Needs to push the arm to the side, get his head against the mat. Now watch, as he goes to the finish, watch his chest go to the mat. He goes flat, all weight. Now he's okay, now he can escape.
Working off of his back here, looks like he may try to hip escape. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Edwards. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Absolutely relentless when it comes to the ground and pound. Now working the body. Nice job by Usman. All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
More power shots and he was more aggressive. This time, I need you.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. Usman gets absolutely pelted by that head kick.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
And they separate. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Back to the feet. Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Trying the flying knee there. An elbow!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down.
Oh, he might be out. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Well, he put so much stock into this fight, and now we're late in the game, and if he doesn't get a finish, this opportunity goes by the board.
I mean, it's almost over. Right now, he's got to start doing everything he can find at his... Wow, actually got the takedown.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. All right, hammer fist here by Usman. Under 1 minute remains in round 5. Well, he works hard to get up again here, but he looks hungry. Oh, look, he's going to stay attached to his body.
The last time I saw him like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know it's still...
And he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight, so accurate.
Back mount now. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
What a fight! All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. They go the distance tonight, but you got to think he won over the judges with his striking acumen tonight.
Yeah, you got to watch one of the best strikers in the entire UFC. He did everything so well, and in my opinion, he should cruise to a very easy decision.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Kamara